Welcome back, guys. In this video, we're going to go over today's testosterone crisis. So in this video, in this module, I'm going to provide some context of the current systemic decline of testosterone levels in today's men across all of civilized society around the world. Now, before I teach you how to solve the problem of low testosterone, let's identify the severity of the problem first and foremost. We'll also cover in this section why the mainstream solution being presented to the masses for this problem is suboptimal and really just marketing and big business. So let's get into it. What is the problem? Overall, the weakening and feminizing of men is among the most relevant causes of the majority of the issues of the modern world, especially in the West. Let's ask an important question that needs to be answered in order for us to get to the real root of this problem. What is making men weak and feminized? Although the answer to this question is very multifaceted, I believe there is one major measurable factor that is both leading to and resulting from the feminization of men. That one major factor is declining testosterone and free testosterone levels. A 2007 study in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism revealed a substantial drop in U.S. men's testosterone levels. The study revealed a scary average of 1.4% decline in testosterone levels each year. If we look at the stats overall, the average testosterone levels of a healthy 25-year-old man has dropped 61% in the last 50 years and 47% for healthy 65-year-old men. Another study on Danish men showed that those born in the 1960s had on average 14% lower testosterone levels than males from the 1920s. So that means a 25-year-old man today, if we combine all of this, has about 4 times less testosterone than his grandfather had at the same age. That's 75% less testosterone total. That is scary. The chart on the left is a comparison of the data for the average healthy 65-year-old man and the average healthy 25-year-old man from now and 50 years ago. This data is scary, guys, yet it shouldn't be surprising considering the way society is today. The chart on the right over here is a symptom of this chart on the left. Did you know that 1 in 3 men under the age of 30 is a virgin today? Some of you guys might be this, and if that's true, I'm glad you're here because you came to the right place to fix that. So why is this such a problem? First of all, testosterone is not just a muscle-building hormone or a hormone that makes us toxically horny and aggressive like the mainstream media projects it to be. It is absolutely essential to the normal well-being of the human male biology for many reasons. I would argue that testosterone is easily in the top 5, realistically the top 3 most important molecules for men to understand in the human body. It plays massive roles in men's physical, mental, cardiovascular, and metabolic health. So some physical things like muscle protein synthesis, energy levels, sleep quality, strength and motor unit recruitment, puberty, growth and development, skin health, facial structure, eye health, bone density, myostatin and follistatin regulation, and joint health are all reliant on adequate testosterone levels. And mental things like increased confidence, increased self-esteem, increased motivation and drive, healthy dopamine fluctuations, increased melatonin exposure at night, enhanced circadian rhythm regulation, enhanced sense of accomplishment, enhanced enjoyment of both effort and pleasure, and reduction of irrational fears are all to be expected when you increase your testosterone levels back up to the optimal ranges naturally. Now, naturally higher testosterone levels are also associated with significantly lower risk of cardiovascular disease, coronary artery disease, metabolic syndrome, type 2 diabetes, and overall risk of mortality is decreased when you have higher endogenous testosterone levels, meaning higher levels of testosterone that you create yourself, not injecting or exogenous testosterone. In fact, injecting high levels of testosterone into your body exogenously is actually correlated with much higher risk of heart disease. What is the mainstream solution and why doesn't it work? Not only are these declining testosterone levels wreaking havoc on the modern man in many ways, but the solutions to this problem being proposed are making the problem even worse. From 2010 to 2013, prescriptions for exogenous testosterone or testosterone therapy, TRT, have doubled. More men than ever are using testosterone replacement therapy to compensate for their lowering testosterone levels. But that solution comes with its own array of new problems. This used to be predominantly used for older men, which was already a terrible solution and a problem itself, but now it's being prescribed to younger men more than ever. The solution to low testosterone levels in men is not just to give everyone TRT, aka low-dose steroid injections. Once you get on TRT, your natural testosterone production will never again be the same without it, and you'll most likely be dependent on it for the rest of your life. You basically have to rent your masculinity, confidence, and vitality from a pharmaceutical company. Low testosterone has now become just another high cholesterol or high A1C. It's a marker on your blood work that gives the doctor permission to push you to get on a drug. Just like statins, metformin, or insulin, they'll get you right on testosterone and aim to keep you on it for life. Are we surprised that Big Pharma jumped at this opportunity to capitalize on our ignorance? We shouldn't be. For exogenous testosterone, unlike statins and metformin though, it's extremely rare to ever get off of it once you get on it. I've helped thousands of guys get off of different pharmaceuticals, but I've never helped anyone successfully get off TRT after they've been on it for more than a year. My goal with this book and this course, and with all of the Top T Academy courses and programs, is to raise awareness and prevent as many men as possible from mistakenly committing to TRT for life when they have natural alternatives. A decision you make in your 20s or even your 50s could be the reason you die early or have to continue pitting needles in your ass every week through your 70s and 80s. Like I said above, these pharmaceutical companies capitalize on ignorance. If you learn how the cardiovascular system works and how your nutrition affects it, then you can fix your high cholesterol without statins. If you learn how insulin sensitivity works, you can fix your insulin resistance or type 2 diabetes without metformin or exogenous insulin. If you learn about sodium-potassium balance and calcium regulation and other aspects of the cardiovascular system, you can fix your high blood pressure with diet and sunlight and grounding and other things rather than potassium-based pharmaceuticals and synthetic vitamin D supplements. If you learn about the endocrine system and how your hormones are affected by lifestyle factors, then you can reverse your testosterone deficiency naturally without weekly injections of testosterone for the rest of your life. And that's what you got this course to learn. So in the next video, we're going to talk about TRT and infertility and the risks of becoming infertile when you get on TRT. And then we're going to talk about the myth that is andropause, or the supposedly inevitable declining levels of testosterone as you age. And then we're going to tie this back in and present the real solution. And then we're going to get into what to do, how the hormones work, and how to optimize them. So I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.